Tyler, when you look at just your outing today, that first inning, obviously the pitch count got up, but it did seem like you were able to settle in after that. How did you find just making those adjustments in game today?
Yeah, it was just kind of rough from the jump, like last game. It was hard to get a feel, hard to get like a feel and stuff. Just everything release point was super inconsistent. I just tried to. It was one of those games where I didn't really have anything, and I just went back in and was just try to compete as hard as I can, and it ended up kind of getting back online. Still a little weird, but I'm just glad we could come out and get the W.
Being able just to kind of make those adjustments, especially kind of quickly after the first inning, how just encouraging is that for you personally, considered you probably have, one more start before the end of the season?
Yeah, I think that game could have ended a lot differently for me, and I'm glad I could go back out, compete. We stuck in the game the whole time, and it was just easy for me to feed off of that, like getting the 2-run homer and then just keep on going. And I think I'm just glad I was able to salvage it and get a W.
We kind of talked about this last start, but like your ability to just lock out and compete when you're not feeling good. How do you sort of balance like that growth and that aspect of things versus like trying to make sure you're kind of dialed in for October?
I think it's just always kind of the balance. You mean like? What do you mean?
Making sure like you're in a spot where like you are feeling good and locked into your mechanics going into October versus like knowing that even if you aren't, you can still compete.
I think today was it was kind of all over the place. I think it was, like I said, it was encouraging that I was able to go back out and compete. There's still some things I need to fix, but it's better now. I got to start left. I think just having the last two be so out of whack is maybe like a blessing in disguise. Just get it ironed out this next start, going to the postseason, just feeling confident.
Do you think your ability to do that, to, kind of find the balance, I guess, has grown over the season?
I think so. I think just going back to what I was doing before, just kind of getting that familiar athletic mechanic. I think when in doubt, you just go back and try to compete, as opposed to when you're trying something new, it's like you don't really know how to make adjustments, or if things are off, you don't really know how to get back on. So I think just coming back from the IL and just trying to, like I said, just be athletic and compete, and it worked out for me today.
When you signed here, you talked about how excited you were to be Clayton Kershaw's teammate. What's that experience been like, and just what's your biggest takeaway from being a teammate?
It's been great. I mean, I'm from the area, and I watched him. He's not even that much older than me, but like I feel like I was so young when I'd watch him on TV. And he was always like one of my favorite players, just to be able to be his teammate. Just even coming here and like walking around Dodger Stadium, and then now I'm like able to play with him, and it's just super surreal. I feel like it'll probably kick in when it's all said and done for me, but he's just been an awesome teammate. Just to watch him go about his work and like about his business, it's like a kind of like a cliche thing for like everyone's saying it, but it's incredible how consistent he is. And it's been 18 years of just like the craziest work ethic and ability to just stay locked in, more than anyone I've ever played with. So it's nice to take away stuff like that and just be his teammate's awesome.